Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Intuitive Investigations. I hope all is well with y'all. Welcome for a reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. This is all for entertainment purposes only, okay? Let me say one thing. I'm picking up on some karmics, or not just karmics, but people in general. They're too busy worried about you, too busy trying to do spell work on you, too busy just constantly trying to gossip or be in your business or trying to find something wrong with you so they can feel better about themselves, so they can soothe their ego. Okay, they too busy worried about you. They're not even worried about their own life. And I'm picking up on the more that they talk about you, or the more that they focus on you, the more power they give you. Okay, I have Shame that came out long Bubby Susie, I think. Like somebody wants you to feel ashamed or something, or somebody's doing some type of magic to try to put some shame on you. They trying to put some box on you to make you feel ashamed of something. To like I don't know. I don't know. It's some type of like manipulation on you. They're doing this cuz it's like, for one, okay, you just you know who you are. You know you have God in you. You know that you are probably a reincarnated goddess, or God, a demigod, I should say. Nobody's a god or a goddess, but we all have God in us, right? So you know this and you surrender to this, and you're not afraid to, not in no cocky way, but you're not afraid to know who you are, know that you're an earth angel. You're not afraid to know this and flaunt this. Flaunt that you're anointed. Show what you know. People want you to hide what you know, or hide your gift, or pretend like you're not who you say you are, right? But they have to surrender to this, with this card too, with surrender. They have to surrender to something. You have people who desperately want to control you. They want you to use your power for their narratives. Okay, they want your power. And they want to use your power for what they want to use it for. They want to use your power for their ego. They want you to be blind to your own power so they can have it. They know your power. That's why they gossip. That's why they talk. That's why they pick you apart. That's why they try to shame you. That's why they try to orchestrate shit on you. That's why they can't stop stalking and watching. They know your power. They may say out their mouth one thing, but trust me, energy don't lie. Words lie all the time. People lie all the time. People lie all the time, but energy don't lie, okay? Okay? I have cosmic power. See, I cannot make this up. I have cosmic power, okay? You have power from the cosmos, just like I said. You can also be in touch with your masculine and feminine energy. We have the sun and the moon right here. Man and the woman. The divine masculine and the divine feminine, okay? You could just be in this era to where you are waking up to your power. You know you have power. You ain't cocky about it. You don't got no God planks about it. But you know that God bestowed some power onto you. And you know that you must use this power that God gave you, regardless of who likes it or not. Okay? I have the pleasure card that came out too. Maybe you're in a state of bliss, or you're in a state of pleasure, okay? Or you're bringing pleasure to other people by standing in your divine masculine and feminine energy. This can also speak to, I'm challenged from this as well, that an actual partnership, an actual divine partnership. This is either a divine feminine or a divine masculine. But in this lifetime, you're going to get married to somebody. And this ain't going to be nobody that's sent in by no coven to watch you. This ain't going to be nobody that's sent in to plant listening devices that treat you like some type of experiment. No, this is going to be like an actual chosen one like you, an actual starseed like you, on a divine mission from God. And then when that masculine and feminine come together, especially when they're both healed and we're not in this low vibrational energy, we're not in the energy of any sexual perversions or anything like that, man, y'all gonna be a force to be reckoned with as a couple. I'm getting power couple vibes, Jay-Z and Beyonce vibes, but not the Illuminati type of power. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with Jay-Z and Beyonce, but divine power from God type vibes, unfuckable with type vibes. And with the pleasure card, you already know what's up when it's divine union comes. Like, this is going to be a special type of pleasure. This ain't no shallow pleasure. This ain't no, meaningless, this is that real deal-ish, okay? But yeah, like, back to this stuff about these karmics. Like, some of these people that's your haters, it's like, you too busy worried about the star seed and the chosen one. You don't even, you not even paying attention to your own life. You're not even paying attention to your own life. These folks ain't paying attention to their own life. I got Boo Boo the Fool too. They look foolish and stupid out here. While you on your way, you just on your way. You just la-di-da-di-da. Like, their spell work is not working too. And some of these, they had some good spell work I'm picking up. Some of these folks had some real good spell work. Some of these folks had some spell work that'll work. That probably did work, especially when they in groups and it's versus one person. But it ain't working no more. We stand in our power. You know what I'm saying? We on to the next one. And people cannot play God. You don't play God out here. Okay? I have love overflowing. Your blessings overflow. Your cup runneth over, whether they like it or not. You know, you have witches and warlocks on assignment to take down the chosen one 24/7. People attacking your finances, people attacking your mind, people trying to have you in distress, people trying to have you unhealed so you won't reach your destination. And yes, we're in this warfare. We're within this spiritual warfare as we go about our day-to-day lives and live our lives and pay our bills and interact with the world. That's not to say everybody's out to get you. That ain't to say everybody's doing spell work on you. But as you're the chosen one, you attract that evil eye. But one thing about it, you attract that envy too. People see that anointing that you have. People see that calling that you have over your life. People see that things flow to you abundantly. And people get jealous because people think, damn, like, I had to do all this to get there. And this person just be their natural self. They ain't had to sell their soul and they still get it. Right? And that just attracts hatred, jealousy, and envy. That's just the truth. But people learn the hard way messing with you. I'm picking up on, like, you are somebody who dishes out karma naturally. God does not play when people come for you. It's like it's something in them that gets triggered to attack the chosen one, and once when they do that, their whole life fucks up. That's God stepping in and say, hey, touch not my anointed one. So many people say they believe in the Bible, but I promise you they don't follow it. They do not follow it, because if God said, touch not my anointed one, this channel and these many other channels about the chosen ones and the anointed ones being fucked up, and not just by karmics, but just by this country in general, by this government, by the powers that be, all this shit, all of this being under MK Ultra, all this CIA shit, all this shit, human experiments and shit like that. This shit would not happen, okay? I'm talking to a high priestess here, somebody with esoteric knowledge naturally. Somebody that also has a high moral standing. Somebody that's in touch with God and close to God. You will not sell your soul no matter what. Trust me, I know what this feels like. I'm telling you. I connect with other YouTubers. They also don't sell their soul either. And yes, our path our path comes with what it comes with. It comes with sometimes being blacklisted, being blackballed, being a black sheep. But fuck that. I'd rather be the black sheep and go to heaven than be popular and go to hell. That's me. Hey, we have an esoteric lawyer here. Certain things may not play out in the 3D, or they may play out for some depending on what you went through. But one thing about it, divine justice is going to happen whether you like it or not. God is going to step in whether you like it or not. Some people, they violated your rights, they violated your privacy, they did whatever, and maybe they said they had a right to do it because somebody had authority in the physical realm to let them do this to you. But one thing about it, you cannot get over God's judgment. You cannot get over divine judgment. I don't care who you think you are in the flesh. I don't care what type of authority you think you have with your title down here, to where you think you have the right to do this, that, and the third to certain people. One thing about it, regardless of whatever they was doing black magic on you, they were doing root work on you, they were doing magic on you through a hidden camera, they were exploiting you through the dark web, they were probably exploiting some of you guys through a sex tape, or watching you naked when they shouldn't have been, or watching you have sex when they shouldn't have been, exploring you through a hidden camera, probably even making money off of these videos. I'm picking up on all these type of situations for some of y'all chosen ones, you know, being sold off to the Illuminati, being sold off to witches' covens. Sometimes for some of y'all when you was young, for some of y'all now still being sold off to the highest bidder, your energy being sold off to whatever. I don't give a fuck who got whatever authority they think they have in the physical to do that, because whoever, apparently somebody gave them the okay to do that in the 3D. But God's wrath is God's wrath. And in the spiritual realm and in the spiritual court, you will deal with judgment. And the judgment is not looking so good. It's not looking so good because these people are fucked in the head. They came for somebody who wasn't trying to come for them. Dug into the business of somebody they had no business digging into. So you can't escape God's wrath. You cannot escape God's judgment. I don't care what type of... Because this is bigger than any smaller people around you. I'm telling you, this is just the system that we live up under. This is the country that we live up under. We live up under MK Ultra. We live up under a lot of Illuminati. We live up under just a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? We live up under all that shit. Okay? I have Oya with the storm, though. But that storm is going to come through. That storm is going to come through every time and flip them apart. Whether they like it or not. See, with this card, with storm, that's a natural disaster, okay? You cannot overpower nature. You know how, and again, back to what I'm saying about the government. You know how the government sometimes like to play God. They like to control the weather. They like to orchestrate disasters. Like Katrina, that was something that was orchestrated, right? But one thing about it, you cannot overpower nature. So with this card I'm picking up on, nature is getting on somebody's ass. Not just somebody, but groups of people. Whoever betrayed you, higher levels and lower levels of people around you who just may have sold out, okay? It's looking really scarce for them. It's looking really bleak for them. It's looking really crazy. Like, this is Suko Yent, okay? This is like a hag riding the back of this younger woman right here, right? I'm picking up the vibes with this card that, like, vampire energy, like, can't stop riding your back. It's like they need you to survive. They need your power to survive. They have some type of parasitic pull on you, so they constantly ride your back. Many people, they ride your back, and when you call your energy back, when you call your power back, you keep taking your spiritual bath, you keep burning your sage and getting all that energy that ain't yours off of you, you know, or returning it back to center. Whatever you do, you just stand in your power. You get your power back. You get your energy back day by day by day. I don't care how much they pull on you, because I'm picking up on a whole lot of hags just pulling on you. I'll be picking up on it myself. A whole lot of people at one moment in time. You could have 20 some people doing spell work on you. Half the people that you don't even know. And we live in the age of the digital age too. So there's new aspects to the spell work that's not talked about, plus the hidden cameras too. So there's new aspects to the spell work. So these are two extra ways to where people violate your energetic field, right? On top of just the black magic that they do already. So this is even worse that, you know, because our pictures be on the internet, right? And like, let's say you got a picture on the internet and just your video on the internet, and you got 100 people sending evil eye towards you, you know, that's sending that negative energy towards you. But at the same time, you may transmute that energy. Okay, look, this came out twice. Okay, so this is not a joke at all. This is not playing. Okay, somebody's like, let me look at this specific card though. Let me see what's really going on though. Okay, so this is saying the winds of change are in motion, and to every life a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly, at other times change is swift. So however this is going, this can go both ways, right? Something could happen super suddenly, or something can happen slow. And with some people who betrayed you or did some heavy black magic on you, and I'm talking about black magic to cause you to kill yourself, or to cause you to go crazy or look crazy, either it's gonna go slow or fast, whatever backfire this is, okay? And I'm picking up, if it goes slow, it's going to hit bad. Like, I think that if this karma plays out slow, I think this karma is not going to be good karma. I think these karmics may want that karma to come faster than slower, because if it comes slow, that's going to be 10 years of agony and pain, 10 years of suffering coming for you. And then as this shifts on their side, as a change goes on both sides, because change is constant. The only thing that's constant is change, right? But as this is happening, it's like this could also speak to you and your storms too. You may have had to go through certain storms, but this helped you wake up. These storms that you've gone through help you wake up to your power. These storms that you go through help you wake up to different aspects of yourself, and these aspects of yourself help you awaken to your true life purpose and to your true life path, okay? So this can go for you too, but these are positive changes in your direction. These stay positive for you because you are an earth angel, okay? Right? The declaration on here is I make shift happen, okay? But we have this card with this mask on it, okay? We have the mask cards, okay? Okay. This is maybe giving the vibes that for one, right? A lot of people around you, they wear masks for too long. That's why God made you a clairvoyant. That's why God made you have clear senses and psychic abilities and mediumship abilities. Because God knew in this lifetime, these folks was they gonna put on a good little calculating mask. They gonna really be good actors too. But on your end, you may have had to learn how to wear masks through what you had to go through your spiritual warfare, through your life, through just everyday life. When you go to work, sometimes you have to act a certain way. When you go to school and do a presentation, sometimes you have to act a certain way. That's not good or bad, but it's what you have to do. But through all that, make sure that you're showing your true face. Express your true heart. What really matters is what's on the heart. Okay? So you have to be willing to remove the mask, despite whatever. People are gonna judge. They hate you because they ain't you. They're gonna judge. They're gonna talk. They're gonna do their little spell work. They little magic. Now it's on you how you react to this magic. It's on you, okay? And the magic really only works when you're low vibrational too. It only works when you're low vibrational. You don't vibrate low enough to have some bullshit spell work work on you, you know, doing very heavy magic to keep you in distress, to keep you worried, to keep you shamed, to keep you in low vibrational energies. That's over with. And people are mad. Mad is not even a word. I say mad is like a shallow way to describe what these karmics are in for. Okay, what these betrayers are in for. That's not even a word. Like, I would say it's the energy of like, you know, a baby that like had its mama's milk and now it does not have access to the mama's milk no more. So, and I'm not, you know, of course that's a terrible example, but I'm saying like these karmics in the esoteric realm, they're like a baby, and like they was like pulling on your energy as like their milk to survive. And now you don't give that to them anymore. You pour that back into yourself, okay, with limitless prosperity, because they pull on you so hard because your energy is abundant. They cannot manifest off their own dirty, nasty energy. They need to pull and be a vampire and suck on other people, especially chosen ones. And the chosen ones said, no, we're not going for that shit. And all because we're the light worker or the godly one or the earth angel don't mean we just need to agree with it and we the bad person because we don't agree to being disrespected, stalked, bullied, harassed. We don't agree to that shit, okay? And then you put your energy back and you say, okay, I'm gonna just take action on my own stuff. It may be tough to do, it may be hard to do, but just take action. Just take the first step. Like, I don't know the exact quote, but it was by MLK. You don't see the whole staircase, but just take the step. Just take the first step. Because you're not even going to make it to the end of the staircase if you don't take the step in the first place. So just take the first step. So you're taking steps in your own life. Certain things may be a mistake. Certain things may go wrong, may go well. Oh, well. As long as you're pouring back into you and you're doing what fulfills you. God gave you the energy that God gave you. God gave you the power that God gave you. And it may take a minute till you figure out what that power is. And it may take you a minute to find your niche, or not just find it till it finds you, or you may naturally already have it with you and don't even know. Because one thing about it, people can often see things in you before you can see it in yourself. That's why they attack. Because you don't perceive yourself the way other people perceive you. But then again, too, you know, it just goes many ways, you know. Hold on. Yeah, so many people tried to test your strength and they got set down. It's like, let me see how strong they are. They say they anointed. They say they the chosen one. They think they all that because they say that. Let me poke at them. Let me prod at them. Let me get at them. Let me comfort them, this, that, and the third. And then you trick their ass. You stay tricking these enemies, baby. You stay tricking their heads, boo. They get cursed even trying to figure you out. They can't figure you out, okay? They can't figure you out because what you put out is you know when you're interacting with demons. You know when you interacting with folks lower than you. Your life is full of peace, and these folks, they don't have peace in their life. Okay, I have the goddess circle, the wheel of chance. Okay, this I'm picking up on the vibes of like when you be yourself, when you put yourself out there. Yes, this journey attracts hate and evil eye, but yes, you have a lot of people that's just like you too. More often than not, we are more alike than we're unalike. You be surprised, okay? So, you being your natural self, you're gonna attract your natural soul tribe and your natural soul group, and y'all gonna be at peace. You guys be at peace with each other, your natural friends, people who are truly on your side. Because when you really tap in and like really start creating and really use your power and your magic and start focusing that, you're going to have some interesting shit play out. Some of y'all going to be like leaders of different things, okay? Some of y'all going to like form different groups, form different maybe brotherhoods or sisterhoods. Not no wicked evil cults, but like the type of good covens. Not all covens are bad. Not all witches are bad. I consider myself a witch, but I'm not no bad witch. I'm not no witch to like sacrifice kids and children and stuff. Now, one time I had made a joke on something I wrote, like, what if I sacrificed you? Now, I would never sacrifice nobody, you know? But sarcasm toward the people that I was like, I suspected was trying to sacrifice me. But you know what I'm saying? In real life, you're truly about that peace. You know what I'm saying? In real life, you do naturally attract like-minded people, and not just attract them, but inspire others. You inspire others to step into their power. You inspire others to get closer to God. You inspire others to tap into their soul group and stuff like that. All right? Anyways, I think that's all I have for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.